Hey everybody, this is the giveaway video. I'm still not done with the Valiant or have it running yet, but I said in an earlier video I wanted to do the giveaway on this for these frame plates before the end of February, and it's getting real close to the end of February. So what these are is two filler plates for if you shave the frame on a G-body, like my two-door wagon here. I've decided not to go with stock suspension on this car. I'm going to end up back halving it. I've got a short 9-inch and ladder bars. I'm probably not going to ladder bar. I'll probably end up with a 4-link. So these are two 1/8-inch plates. They're formed just like a normal G-body suspension back here. And then I think a lot of you guys would know, you know, sliver it off and then usually move it in. Some people reuse the old outside of the frame. This makes it a lot quicker, and you just cut it out, put these as far in as you desire. You know, some people shave 1/2 inch, some people shave more or less. Some of them, it seems like two plates just kind of together and the whole frame's only maybe 1/2 inch thick, but whatever you want to do, we're gonna be giving these away. And if you're interested at all in my Valiant project, I'll update that after I get done telling you how to enter for this. So it's gonna be simple. I'm gonna pay for shipping on it. All you gotta do is 3 things. You gotta subscribe to the channel. It's free. So make sure you ring the bell notification thing after you subscribe, and that'll make sure that you know when we do the announcement video for who won it. Number 2, comment. Once you comment on the video, it doesn't matter. Please don't do more than once, but by commenting, then you're entered in, and we'll count all those comments after it's done, after we announce a winner. And I'll probably run this for 2 weeks. I don't know what day this video is released, but I'll try to be on point on the 2 weeks from the release date of this video. Excuse me. When you comment, that'll put your placeholder as whatever number you are commented, and then we'll go to random.org, draw a number, announce a winner, etc., etc. I think that's it. I said 3 steps, but it was 2. Subscribe and comment. Yeah. If you have any friends that are looking for G-body parts, you know, it doesn't matter who it is. All you gotta do is subscribe. Everything's free. Like I said, I'll pay for shipping on it. I just kind of went with a different direction on the car, and I don't really want to bother with selling these. It would be better just give them away. I think I said in an earlier video, this is probably really nice for somebody that maybe doesn't have a plasma cutter or something to knock these out real quick. Or even sometimes, you know, even running a plasma cutter sometimes is not very fun. These are laser cut. So you can just pop them in, weld them up, and it'll be good. Alright, so get in for that. That's the end of the giveaway portion, and then now we're into the go back to talking about the Valiant portion. I've got both of my frames capped. I don't have them completely welded in, but finished up my tubs. I didn't have the very top of the tub on the underside welded, and that was kind of the thing I was dreading, and it was not fun. Basically, you got to sit in the wheel well to weld it, and it's kind of a nightmare. Got that done. I got my. It's really nice up here too, guys. Let me shut these off and I'll show you. So, I got 2 new LED bulbs. It's kind of like cinematic. So now I can actually see on this side of the engine before, all the lights come from the center of the building. Sorry, I'm getting to babbling again. I pulled my harness out. I think I showed you guys, what my harness is all rigged up. Pulled it out and loomed it. It's over here. I've got to still wire in some, my basic fuse panel only came with one relay, so I have to wire in a couple more for like fuel pump fans and fans and stuff. I loomed my harness with split loom, braided split loom. And it's pretty simple. I don't really want to like go into super deep depth on it, but one side's the driver's side, the other side's passenger side. I've got a branch off here that goes down to, this one here is an O2 sensor, and this here is coolant temp on the top purple one there, and then the starter and the crank position sensor. So I've got to get that in the car again and modify it. Run my different, I got my fuses run, but I've got to run my different relays and stuff for like fuel pump, fan. There's another one too, but I can't think about it. And here is another surprise. I didn't really plan on buying it, but I guess I'll just share you guys my thoughts. The car isn't going to be super capable with a front sump pan. I knew that. I knew it when I was building it. It was kind of like I knew I couldn't run a rear sump. Trying to get the car together to enjoy it, and it was probably a lot more work than it was worth. I should have just went ahead and bought a K-member at the time. I don't know if you guys are familiar with A-bodies or anything Mopar really is very expensive. They do make a K-member for this. I think AJE makes it. One of my friends that's on the LS Swap Mopar page actually has one. It's a very nice K-member. It's pretty, I think it's all proprietary parts, and it's like $2,200. Well, I'm not gonna spend that much money. It's not that I don't have it. So what I did to get around it, and because I like torturing myself, is I bought a used Fox body K-member for like dirt cheap. It was like $140 plus shipping. It's a used, and I can't remember what it is. I think it's QA1. But I'm gonna end up cutting it up anyways. So I've got a K-member and a rack. The rack was pretty much free because it's cracked, and I have to weld it. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to use it. So what I'm planning on there is I'm gonna go ahead and shove this to the side. I'm not even gonna open it. Actually, I'll probably open it. I'll probably check see what it looks like, because just for giggles. But next winter, when I go to start working on the car again, I'd like to enjoy it a little bit and then figure it out. I'll probably take the car down, take it apart, pull all my brakes and stuff off the front, pull the torsion bars, yada yada, all the stuff out, and then start fabricating. Number one, a cage. I want to run, I don't know how many point cage, make it, legal to 850. 25.6, I think. Don't quote me. I'm not like a spec book guy. Yeah, make a cage for it, and then we're gonna set up to run Mustang Fox body lower control arms and a strut front end. I want the Fox body because they're everywhere. Everybody uses them. They part them out all the time, like Matt says. You can buy aborted projects or stuff that's used for cheap. So we'll end up ditching all of this new parts that I just bought. We'll end up selling them, and then we're gonna end up running a strut tower somewhere around here and running on Fox body suspension. I'll have to modify obviously the pickup locations of the K-member when I get to it, but then we'll be Then we'll have all our steering up front with that rack, and we'll have it completely open. I'll run, you know, a better setup pan, probably a shallow sump, holly pan, or something that's got large quart capacity but is rear sump, obviously. The car will be much more capable. I don't want to just go through engines just because I've got oil starvation issues. It's dumb. So I don't know how hard we're going to push it. I really want 10s out of this car, but if we start running into oil pressure issues or starvation issues, then we'll probably just baby it for the year and then make it through the year and then make the modifications as necessary. So I'm going to cut the video and we'll come back and I'll have the box open so you guys can see what my $140 Fox body K member looks like. So here's what she looks like. Not much to look at. A little overspray, not really rusty. It came from Texas though. He told me it was a engine plate setup, which I think meant that it originally had mounts on it. You can see them notches. Somebody cut them off. No big deal. I'll have to weld some more on. So that's that. Looks good for, I got paid less than $200 for it. And then here's that Flaming River rack. He said he did like a gnarly wheelie. And I don't know if you can see that crack there by the, where it's flattened out there. So I'll have to squeeze that back together, take that bushing out of there and weld it back together. If it works, then I'll run it. It's just a manual rack. I'm gonna keep the car manual. I'll have all sorts of room with this new K member, but there's no point in, like, it's gonna be like a 2,800 pound car. And then when you put me in, it'll be like, I don't know, 28, 32. I weigh almost 400 pounds for those of you guys that don't know it. So thank you guys for watching. Thanks for sticking around this long, and I'll see you on the next one. Hopefully we get this car running soon. Been really putting in a bunch of overtime at work, so it's been kind of on the back burner. I actually pulled the harness out, and those of you guys that follow me on Facebook, I had it in and was working on it in my bedroom because it's been so cold out. So I loomed the harness in my bedroom, and that was kind of funny. It made a couple people laugh. Didn't make the girlfriend laugh. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see you on the next one.